Hi everybody, welcome to the video surprise of the day. Today's video surprise on my Lexus NX. So I'm going to do a demo on the panoramic view monitor. Before you get started, please remember to hit the subscribe button, the bell icon to notify new videos. If you like my video to the end, please help me out with a thumbs up. So I'm going to start out a little bit about the vehicle. So my beautiful vehicle here is the 2024 Lexus NX 350h. And it's the all-wheel drive and it's a luxury trim, so you can tell from the 20-inch wheels. And this beautiful color is called Atomic Silver. Yeah, Atomic Silver is a very beautiful color, and some people say you could see 3 different shades of color in this one particular. Let me know in the comments what you think if you see 3 different shades. So the luxury trim, you could tell for the 20-inch wheels as well. I have a lot of options installed in this vehicle, and it's a great vehicle and loved it a lot. I think it's one of the best vehicles I ever purchased ever. From the time of owning a lot of different vehicles over the time. And I'm just today talk about the panoramic view monitor, which is an option, by the way, on all the different trims, including the luxury trim. Well, I'm gonna press the panoramic view button in park and see what happens. So that's this button over here. Yes, I have an extra auto park feature in my vehicle. And what it does is it just does a panoramic view. So I purposely parked the vehicle taking 2 spaces in a school that's actually closed on the weekend. And you're going to see a nice image of the vehicle and its surroundings. So you can see the lines. I just want to emphasize that. If you park like this, you can actually see the different lines, and it goes around and gives you imagery of what's underneath the car and also besides it, in front of it, and in back of it as well too. So this feature is on many Lexus models as well too, and you hit the play button over there, it's just gonna go and play that again. So I think it's a nice feature, but and again, I don't think it's not useful for me unless I just want to see my surroundings on the vehicle. Okay, so number 2, panoramic view pressed in drive. So you press the panoramic view button, it will come on in drive at very slow speeds, by the way. So you can see that it really helps in parking into a tight parking spot, for example. And you kind of see you don't want to go too far in, and you can press it again. And it's the same thing. That's how you do it to press it. And you can see the back if you put it in reverse, and it looks really nice. And you can see it's like the top view. So notice that if you put in park and reverse, you can see there's a block little area that disappears. It shows what's underneath the vehicle. That actually is recorded, so it's not real time. So it's something to know. And I just want to show you the lettering on the floor, faculty, staff, for example. And you see that when you're driving into a spot, we have it enabled. Keep note that the vehicle is actually in drive right now. So I'm showing the front view. So if your vehicle is passing in the back, left or right, it will not alert you. So, and also if you park too close, it does beep at you, which is a nice feature to have. But now if you change it to reverse, the vehicle's supposed to pass on the left or the right, you can see the arrows show up, and that's a nice feature in my opinion. It gives you a heads up. Suppose you're backing up, you want to stop, and the vehicle actually does stop you. The brake symbol if there's a vehicle approaching and you're backing up, right? So that's a nice feature to show. And also it works the other way just as well, vehicle going the other direction. So the panoramic view works wonder, especially in tight spaces. You try to back out and there's so many vehicles passing by, you just don't want to hit a vehicle. So it's really a good guide, in my opinion, to get this option. So for me, I think this option, I really wanted it, even my other RX model as well before, but that was a really more costly upgrade. Yes, I have the mirrors that tilt. You can set that up. Interested, I'll make a video on that one. Now we're gonna enter my garage, and once you enter the sides, it beeps because there's an object there and shows the screen. Now there's no object there. It goes back to showing nothing again. As I drive in, I'm trying to record this thing really carefully, and driving in a little bit more, once you encounter objects, the screen will change and shows the objects. I'm gonna see it in a few seconds from now. There we go. And the yellow line means there's objects pretty much, and it beeps and alerts you. It's nice to have that feature. I think it's one of those features I really like. Right? And the warning, the beeping, I know could drive you crazy. You probably could change it if you want, but I'm not gonna talk about how to do that in this video. But there's a feature if you don't want that to show, but the yellow line tells you there's objects on the sides. And other thing is that when you put the vehicle in reverse, the panoramic view monitor always goes on by itself. You don't have to press any buttons. It's automated in a way, I would say. And that's a very nice feature to purchase if you're looking for the Lexus models to offer this. Okay, so a few things for the extra section. There's a panoramic view monitor and advanced part. Advanced part, I already did a video on it, so I'm not going to go in depth on that one. The panoramic view has a cornering view, view under vehicle, Lexus Park Assist 3D, and you also could change the color. So change the color of your exterior vehicle. Yes, I changed it to atomic silver, and it looks really nice. So this is the one that does the Lexus Park Assist distance. I have a standard, so you can play with that if you like. And all the yellow things indicate there's some object or something around the area. So that's good to know if you're parking a vehicle, and especially at night or in areas that you don't see too well. It's too dark or something like that. So this feature probably adds value in that particular area. And the other thing I want to mention is that you actually could change. You see the size. There you go. You can make it bigger and smaller as well too. So that's another feature for the reverse. There's also features when you put it in drive as well too, and you also play around with the grid lines and stuff like that. And you can check that out more in detail in the manual. So that's something that you could explore. And the red line, how far is the distance? A few feet. You notice that. Okay, so this option, how much does it cost? Well, it's around $1,000 for this option. You can get on the premium model and a lot of, even the base model maybe. And definitely you could get it on the luxury model, which I have right here. Is it worth it? For me, yes, because I sometimes like to know who's backing me, who's coming, and stuff like that before I back up my vehicle or go into parking space. I don't want to go in too tight or too in to the parking space. I just want to be just perfect, and I don't want to get out of the vehicle, take a look. So that's something that I wanted to mention. This one of those features that make the vehicle special to me. So yes, you could get this feature on the Toyota models. Some of the Toyota models like the Camry, the RAV4, I'm pretty sure you could get this feature nowadays. And it definitely is an option a lot of times for this feature, but it's worth it. Hopefully you liked the video surprise of the day. If you have a comment, please leave it below. If you have a comment for a video, please post it below. Please subscribe. If you'd like to help our channel, please remember to contribute as well too. And let's see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.